Welcome to Elder Scrolls Beta. Our video today will be a playthrough of the first part everybody starts in, and that is Coldharbour. Let's make a character for this run through. We're going with Evanhard Pact, and we are gonna make a Dark Elf. I haven't tried anything in the Evanhard Pact yet. Let's see if we can get a name here, and it's valid. Seems like it. We can choose between the Dragon Knight, Templar, Sorcerer, and Nightblade. Let's try Sorcerer. Haven't tried this one yet. The Sorcerer is someone control weather phenomena hurling lightning bolts. Yeah. Creating electrified fields, summoning tornadoes, and impregnable fog. And calling upon Daedric forces to summon storm astronauts and magical armor. Let's just try randomizing a bit. See what it gets up with. Not gonna spend much time with the randomization, little customization for this playthrough. Yeah, let's go with this one. Oh yeah, look at him. Let's see the body, novice gear, veteran gear. Oh, looks awesome. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Great. My name's taken. Let's see. For those who don't want spoilers, then this video would probably gonna be a stupid thing to watch in its entirety, as I'm gonna read over all the text options, listen to it all. Let's see. Search the cell. Let's start by searching the cell. Looks good. Let's do something about the audio volumes. It was pretty low. Let's tune down the music. That's good. Let's talk to the Prophet.
Slowly now. You've been through an ordeal. Take a few moments to collect yourself.
What's happening? Who are you?
Like you, I am a prisoner in this place. Yet so much more. I am the past and the future, both. I am despair and hope. The tapestry we weave is a complex one. You cannot hope to see its pattern in its entirety. Not yet.
So, what do you want
You
from
must
me?
rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you. You must escape from this cell, take up arms, and protect yourself. Then find Lyris Titanborn.
Lyris Titanborn? Who's that? I don't understand. Well, we gotta understand.
You there! We are escaping. Let me open your door. That's it. Quickly! You must escape before the guards return. Everyone!
Oh yeah, let's get up.
Quickly.
Let's
Follow
look around a
Odyssey.
bit. Oh, Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Pretty awesome. And pretty evil. So, let's not dally around any longer.
There are weapons in the
Ice
forge
flames.
beyond these cells. Arm yourself.
Just like the single player games, have a pretty minimalistic hut, and that is nice. Plenty of options for immersing yourself in the stories.
Grab something to defend yourself from the rats. Don't be greedy. We
Twin
have a lot of
axe,
prisoners to
bow, brass staff, 200 mace, restoration, 200 mace, on shield, bow. Actually, let's take a quick look at our skills. What are the standard skills? Oh, something. Huh, familiars. Oh yeah, what can we do with the destruction staff? I think we are gonna... Yeah, let's do a dual wielding sorcerer. Let's grab it all, open inventory, and equip. Basic moves, attack, hold for heavy attack, right click for defensive, and both mouse buttons for an interrupt. And let's equip this one. Oh yeah. And let's go to the Bleeding Forge.
An enemy approaches. Strike it down.
Skulls and wire. Oh yeah.
Do not slow, Vestige. With the passing of
Go,
time, any
Rambo,
indecision
go.
becomes decision.
Oh, I see there's still the buck with seeing the left weapon. So let's quickly put him away and wrong. Still looks stupid. Gotta fix
Another
that.
enemy blocks the path ahead. Dispatch it quickly.
Let's try a heavy. Oh yeah.
Are you all right? I heard fighting.
Lightning staff. Ooh, we gained a level. Blah blah blah, it's just like the game, so let's go with magic. And let's get some dark magic. Oh yeah. Unlock this one. And it's equipped to our first slot. See, we can have 5 skills equipped and an ultimate. One of the ultimates is the top one thing. For example, on Didrik it's some Storm Atronach.
You got more meat on your bones than most of these poor bastards, and I see you've armed yourself. Good. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
Where are
A fellow
you?
prisoner. The name's Lyris.
This is Titanborg. I was told to find
What?
you.
Who told you to find me?
A strange figure appeared in my cell. An old man in rags.
The Prophet. He spoke to you? What did he say?
He said our fates are intertwined.
Ha. That sounds like the Prophet, all right. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you even for a moment. You must think you can help me.
Let's see if we can. I can still hear his voice in my head. What does he want me to help you do?
Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
No shit. Well, I'll help you.
Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises.
Okay. But I have so many
I'm sure
questions.
you do. And I'll answer them as best I can.
What is this place? Where am I?
You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Coldharbour. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead.
If I'm dead, then how are we having this
I don't
conversation?
know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of Oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
If I'm dead, who killed me? I want my
A
vengeance.
man named Manamarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven.
What does that mean?
It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Coldharbour, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me.
Are you dead too?
No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you.
Who's this
He's
prophet?
a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things, the past, the future. If he told you to find me, he must have had a very good reason.
So... yeah, that's just a about to you. And in the Ashen Mines.
The Ashen Mines are dangerous, but they aren't as heavily patrolled as the other routes out of the prison.
As you say.
Lyris Titanborn is a mighty and noble warrior. Trust in her.
Okay, prophet, I will.
Courage, Vestige. Confidence is a beast that grows two heads for each that is cut off.
Looks nice. What a sky. Oh, this is nice looking.
Do not lose heart, Vestige. You are close now.
A tower of ice.
We made it.
So, we must destroy a Coldharbour Sentinel. Optional steps are talk to Lyris. So let's do the optional step here.
Come,
This is
the
right
Sentinels are at the
front of us.
top of those towers. We need to find a way up.
What are those Sentinels?
Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Coldharbour. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet.
So, how can we destroy it?
I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels unguarded.
Well, let's go. Take a look at it. Feral ship. Soul Shriven. Oh, empty. There will have been so many players through here that most of it will probably be empty, so I'll not waste too much time looking. Oh, there's a chest with something in. Gold, a forgotten iron great sword, and a lockpick. Nice! Let's just grab it all. Oh, a flame enchant. Boom! And another flame enchant. And we say boom! So pretty nice skill, this one. So, this is not a player. Wing and clearing the way. Crystal shard increased to rank 2. Let's look at what that was. So, as we use stuff and gain experience, our skills are also leveling up to keep up. I can't remember how much damage it dealt before it leveled, but we'll see if it gains enough to reach level 3 and see if it gets better than the 39 magical damage. What have we here? The eye. If this was encased in flames, then I'll believe I was in an entirely other universe. Let's destroy it. So,
quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Who? Ah. Oh. Die! Die! Give me your gold. That actually looks pretty good.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry!
I need to hurry. Dun 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 dun. So. Boom! And boom! See if we can evade that if it's acro on this distance. Ah! It acroed the other player there. Let's give him a hand. Oh, some strange thing just happened there. Don't really know what that was. First time happening to me.
Hermanora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
Oh, what it does. But of course. Well, let's talk to Lars.
Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
And who's this Cadwell?
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
How can a madman possibly help us?
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Coldharbour is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
Well, let's find this Cadwell. he is.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back they faced each other, drew their bows, and stabbed themselves. Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
You must be Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
We are trying to get inside the prophet's enclosure. The door's sealed.
Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
How do we get through all of that?
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
Skull bashing part, I like. So, where's this entrance, man?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
I will. Thank you.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Let's see what he has to say about himself.
Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens. I came to this land when my head was quite unceremoniously separated from my body. Bad luck that, but you make the best of things.
So, how long have you been here?
Oh, quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest of the soul-shriven. Of those who didn't go feral, that is. I know every tunnel and path, every nook and cranny. The others look up to me, I suppose.
So, how do we know Lyris?
Ah, Lyris. Girl's as mad as sheer
Lyris.
Gaullus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that is quite beyond me.
So, what do you know about him?
An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now.
Well, you believe that, wouldn't you? You don't think there's a way to get home?
I hadn't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh?
Oh, goodbye, old man. Do I start playing again? There he goes. Kind of like that old man with his pot on his head. See, can we move? Wow. Oh yeah, we can. Nice. Ooh, a chest. Let's see. There we go. To the undercroft. Enter the professor. Somebody's looted that one. Die. And a heavy. There you go. Oh, another chest. Somebody's do that. I said I'd actually not go out of my way looking for it. One of the traps. Sounds like Hitler's actually stepped on it. Ah! Stupid film. more stuff to just sell off. Actually, home to find on what lockpicking needed, so I can show you guys that. Ooh, almost stepped on that one. I didn't quite get over it before it had reset. Oh, stupid skeleton warrior. Down, let's sprint over it. They're quite hard to evade, but they don't really hurt that much. So, quite a bit lost here. Oh, we need to go back this way. And it again. Down you go. See if there's one now requiring lockpicks. Don't really know what's up with this build I was testing here with that flicking from side to side. Haven't had that before.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time.
By the way, this is how I look right now. As you can see, you can also play in third person. But I kind of like it in the first person. Let's see what she has to say now.
Alright, the good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you.
What do you mean? Are you going?
I probably should have mentioned this before, but it never seemed like the right time. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
Build you than me, so do what you must.
We can't possibly understand it right now, but the Prophet chose you for a reason. You're important, and everyone and everything we've ever loved is in danger. Get the Prophet to safety. I'll find my own way back, if I can.
I'll keep him safe.
There are magical locking devices on either side of the cage. You need to deactivate both of them so I can begin the transfer. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
That's okay, I apparently understand, and good luck to you, girl. All these pots, urns, and the big ones I'm looking at here, all lootables when they haven't been looted by others. They kind of seem a bit open all, so which means they've been looted. Yeah, not gonna waste time looking for it. Let's just open this prison to the Prophet. It's easier there. No. Yes, anchor point. Actually, I think we stepped by the first one looking at the parts. Stupid waste of time. Let's return and observe.
I give myself that the Prophet might be free!
And they've changed places. Yeah, that looks like the dude appeared before us in our cell. Let's talk to him, see what he
Thank the
has to say.
divines you are safe. There is that at least. Lyra sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
No, I'm gonna get out of here. So, can we find a way to take us with it? Oh, who cares, but
I wish
let's
that were
just see.
possible, but I promise you, once we escape Coldharbour, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Vestige.
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Why does Laris call you the prophet?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly
So,
now, we must make haste to the anchor.
you're so old you can't even remember your own name, and you want me to follow what you do? Alrighty, who's more mad here? You or me? So, anchor.
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Coldharbour. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Alright, stay close then. We going this way. And he's following us there? Good, good. Oh, I think we are going up here. Yeah, this looks kind of right. Those flames look awesome. Really do. Let's get to a mooring base.
The insects fight back. How
Whoa.
amusing, and yet
Mr.
so
Moloch
very
Bow.
sad.
Come, I will protect you.
Anchor Guardian. Oh. Out of magic, so let's go melee a bit. Let's see. Bam! I was stamina also. That's almost dead. We are going good. And boom! Dark magic increased to 3. Let's take a quick look at the skill. Oh, it's still only level 2. Still all the same. Let's see how. Pretty far away. So let's talk to a prophet.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first you must reattune yourself to Nirn in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a sky shard.
Sky
A
shard?
shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nirn. Some linked into Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
Well, I'm ready for that. Also, these sky shards,
Shard of
you
Ethereus,
find them
fall upon us now
in
and
the
anoint
world.
us with your blessing.
And
Quickly, collect the sky shard.
if down you've collected 3 of these, you get a additional skill point. As says here hint tower, and that's quite a nice way to get extra skill points, and not only when you level up. Lots of lootables here, but we are not gonna do that. We are gonna talk to the prophet here.
It is time. If we are to return to our own realm, we must act quickly.
So, what must I do?
First, you must activate the anchor. I can sense the dark energy emanating from 2 devices on either side of me. Activate both devices. I will begin the ritual that will pry open the jaws of oblivion and allow us to escape.
Where will we arrive in Tamriel?
There is no way to know for sure. In fact, it's extremely unlikely we will both arrive at the same location. Fear not, I will find you again when the time is right. Now go! Activate the devices.
Actually, look at his eyes. You can see he's blind. They're all white. Haven't noticed that earlier. Oh well, very well. Let's activate the devices. Nice activator. Looks nice. Let's activate the other one.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, your children are lost in the fog between worlds. They cry out for mercy. Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
And let's escape. I said, let's escape. Bye bye, Coldharbour. Let's never meet again. Hopefully. Unless that crazy old man talks us into going there for Lyrus. From Miss Titanborn. Well, she did kind of cute, so probably end up doing it if he asks.
The vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak.
Let's speak with him again.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a place with the smell of burning ash on a hot wind and the sounds of a distant battle. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
Awaken?
The voyage between worlds was both chaotic and violent. It deposited us in Tamriel, but some distance apart, and quite unceremoniously upon our heads. I lost consciousness myself for a time.
So what should I do now?
For the time being, your journey must continue without me. Venture outside, explore this new place and learn what you can. Expose the agents of Molag Bal, wherever you find them, for their means are perfidious, and their scheming ever-present.
When will I see
cannot
you again?
foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish.
So we get a skill point and a ring. Gives us a bit of max health, and that's kind of it. And some gold. So let's complete the quest.
Remember, the agents of Molag Bal are everywhere. Tread carefully.
Do you have any idea where I
You
am?
washed up on the shore of a frigid island, off the coast of Skyrim. I watched over you for a time after one of the locals brought you here. They seem a friendly enough sort. They follow instruction from a woman named Rana.
So what should I do
Speak
now?
with Rana, find out where you are and what troubles this island. When I have found a safe haven, I will contact you again. Until then, be safe.
Very well, farewell, Prophet. So, oh, we can take a quick look at, yeah. Oh, the let's ignore that for now. We opened up a new skill line. Oh, a racial. There, soul magic. It's used for soul traps. Soul gems are not used to power up weapons like in single-player games, but they're used for reviving other players. And here you see your number of sky shards, and every time you collect 3, you get a skill point to spend. The last conversation with the Prophet here are separate after what fraction or alliance you choose when you make your character. But otherwise, this was my playthrough of Coldharbour, where everybody starts the game. Hope you enjoyed watching, and see you another day.